Hey everyone, this is again more of a tip, maybe for some of the power users, or actually, you know what? I think this everybody can take advantage of this one. It's uh, what I'm going to talk about is how to split your screen for multiple windows. So um, now that you've got a new notebook, it's just so you know, it's a 15.6-inch notebook that we've given to all our teachers. And for those that have a smartboard or a projector, you know that you're plugging it in along the left side of the notebook and projecting your screen that way. But I can tell you that in my job, I've used a laptop now for almost 15 years, and my current laptop has I guess, a 12-inch screen, so quite a bit smaller than yours. And I do know that it gets a little tricky when you're working with documents. So here I've got a Word document, so typical Word document, da 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 da. Um, and what I find is that if I'm working on a Word document and I want to see it as much as I can on the screen, but I want to check my email, so I've got my email up kind of off to the side, and you know then I'm minimizing my email. And what if I'm doing a Word document and I'm actually using another Word document? So let's just open up a new one, new blank document. Um, Now, let's just say I have two documents, and there's some content on this one, and I'm trying to compare, and I'm trying to get some content from one to another. Maybe I have a PDF document that's open, and I keep on kind of moving them from side to side and minimizing and grabbing down here and stretching and whatnot. And I get that it can be quite frustrating. So Windows 7 has a nice little feature to handle this, and it's just it's called snapping. You're going to snap to the left or snap to the right. So for those that uh, don't know, you move your windows by grabbing. So I'm clicking the left mouse button, holding up here on the title bar, and I can move my windows around. So I think probably everybody has done this to some degree. You know, you can grab the corners and resize. It's just making them lay down on one another nicely that it gets a little tricky. So what I want to do is I want to move one document to the left and one document to the right, and Windows 7 will automatically recognize what I'm doing, and it will draw a line down the middle and perfectly line them up. So for two documents like this, I'm just going to grab, click left mouse button, hold, move, touch the left side of the screen, it starts to go blue. I release the left mouse button, and it perfectly lines it up in that max. It's taking up half the screen. Do the same with this guy on the right hand side, and boom, they're together. So this is still adequate for typing. Um, you know, and even if you had a document here and a document there, you can see that as I scroll over, it becomes the active window. So I'm scrolling down on one, I scroll over, and I scroll down on the other, and Windows recognizes that, hey, Jay's trying to compare something. So um, I often am working with spreadsheets, so I'll do that where I have one spreadsheet over here and a Word document here, or maybe I'll get my first class. I'll have my first class over here so I can see, and if I'm opening in an email, I can compare and do some work. So it's just a handy little, even if I put up Internet Explorer, I can bring that there and I browse the web. So let's see, google.ca, and it's passable. I can effectively use the internet while still typing on a document and comparing, and I can drag images over and whatnot. It's just a handy little way to do it. So once again, let me just minimize this guy. It would be typically you've got something like this. You're just going to swing them to the left. As soon as it goes blue, you release the left mouse button, grab the second document. If it's already maximized, for instance, let's just do this. So drag to the right, he grabs in, and bring up the next guy. He was already there. So it is just, and to release him, you're just going to grab and move him anywhere, and he comes back in. Okay, so left, and then grab to release. Very easy. I hope this tip helps, and yeah, you can take advantage of a nice big screen.